also continues to tear into his former national security advisor. Who gets him these people? John Bolton, in a series of tweets yesterday, denouncing the bombshell revelations made in Bolton's forthcoming book. Trump called the book a, quote, compilation of lies and made-up stories, all intended to make me look bad, just trying to get even for firing him like the sick puppy he is.
Wow,
Some projecting there. The president later raged on, once again calling his former cabinet member a, quote, wacko for his handling of nuclear peace talks with North Korea.
And you know, ABC's Jonathan Willie points out the trend of Donald Trump bashing his former employees. About Jeff Sessions, his former AG, said, quote, he's not mentally fit to be attorney general. He said that while he was making fun of Alabama. On Rex Tillerson, his former secretary of state, he called the former Exxon CEO, quote, dumb as a rock.
Oh, good, yeah.
On Jim Mattis, who he picked as his SecDef, the world's most overrated general. And now on John Bolton, his former national security advisor, a disgruntled, boring fool who only wanted to go to war. Yes, the same man Donald Trump selected himself. A CBS reporter asked Trump why he kept making these terrible hires.
Why do you keep hiring people that you believe are wackos and liars?
Patsy, let's go, please.
Yeah, I wouldn't answer it either because there's really no good answer. As Charles Cook quipped on Twitter, quote, we should probably change our system so the president gets to pick his own staff. It's really not fair that this keeps happening to him, Willie.
Yeah.
What? Who pushes these wackos, these sickos, these losers, as Donald Trump would say? Who pushes these people on Donald Trump? Because we know it can't be Donald Trump, because Donald Trump said, I'm only going to pick the best people, the finest people, the greatest people. What's happened?
Yeah, that's his famous quote from the campaign, the best people, which has come back to haunt him time and time again. These are people who've been respected inside Washington, people he will say he was told to hire. Not exactly a profile in courage when you stand up there and say, hey, it wasn't my fault. I didn't know anything about this guy. I learned later he was a wacko, then I fired him like a dog. That seems to be the pattern that comes with this. But these are each one of these people, down to General James Mattis, is someone that came highly recommended to him, and he is now a victim of those recommendations, according to his logic.
And he was very excited about Mad Dog Mattis and let everybody know about it. He was excited about Rex Tillerson, said Tillerson was right out of central casting, was excited about Jeff Sessions. He and everybody around him said, Jeff Sessions is the most brilliant man in Washington. They said it. The smartest guy in the Senate. He gets whatever position he wants, Secretary of State, Attorney General. They couldn't say enough nice things about Jeff Sessions until Jeff Sessions actually recused himself because the law required him to do it. Any lawyer, certainly the ethics of the legal profession required him to do it. Any lawyer other than his Roy Cohn would have done it themselves.
Two new polls show President Trump continuing to trail Joe Biden nationally. The latest Quinnipiac University poll has Biden up 8 points, 49% to Trump's 41%. Biden holds sizable leads among black voters, women, white voters with a college degree, and Hispanics. Trump leads among men overall, white voters without a college degree. Biden also leads the president in the Q poll by 8 points among voters 65 and older. And a new Fox News poll has Biden's national lead over Trump at 12 points, 50 to 38%. The Fox News poll also notes that the president is underperforming his vote share among key voting groups he won in 2016, including white evangelicals by 23 points and rural voters 18 points.
You know, Jim Vandehei, there are a lot of numbers to look at. You can look at him losing 23 points off of white evangelicals, or his advantage among rural voters only being 9 +9 right now. Two very bad numbers for him. Same thing with black voters, where black voters are, they're expecting a 15 to 20 point